Such a beautiful place. I saw this in the morning, August 12th. That was the day of my resurrection. Look at this place. Look at this. Look at this. Just beautiful, magnificent. Yeah, that's right. I went in the water one more time. It signifies resurrection and rebirth, because this is where my... You too! This is where life changed. Where life changed, so God called me back here 11 days after. When I have a clear mind, I'm not spun. I'm clean. God has cleaned everything out of this girl. No caffeine, no alcohol, no drugs, no nothing, okay? We're just clean living right now. So I asked him, I said, why? It's like tomorrow would be 12 days from when we had that transformation. Why 11 days later? And of course he answers. He says, Judas left. How many disciples were left? 11. There was 11 disciples before they replaced him. So yeah, that's the kicker right there. That's why it's 11 days later instead of 12. So I was like kicking it around in my head, like, oh no, it might be actually be like 12 days later. No, that'd be tomorrow. But he wanted me to do it today. 11 days after transformation. And I come back out here to this beautiful landscape that was my death place and my resurrection. Because we're in a whole nother level of faith right now. a level of faith I don't even know. I mean, it's painful. I mean, absolutely painful. I mean, he told me this last year when I rekindled my relationship with my father, my bio dad. He told me, he says, we're going to be going through and we're going to be unlocking those blocked memories you have from when you were little. And I said, I'm not ready for that. No, I'm not ready for that. And he said, I know that. I'm just letting you know what's coming. Well, it's now. This is now. I mean, I'm going through some serious, painful, deep healings right now. And I know it's just because we're heading into a whole new era of me. So, of course, I had to go out there, get in the water, and do it again. Because this is new. This is a new season of healing, of transformation, of holiness, of gaining more gifts, but also gaining a lot more responsibilities with it. But it's so worth it. I mean, to walk this close is amazing. It's just amazing. I love my life again. I almost died here. This was my death place. Right here, in nature, at this boat launch. This was where I was going to end my journey. And instead of it being the end of my journey, God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit, they chased me down. Absolutely. I was just a bag of flesh by the time I got done walking through hell with them. And I was done. Not God. I was done. I ran because I couldn't take the emptiness. My spirit was completely drawn out. Everything was stripped. Like God was walking me through hell, but like the devil's like strip, layer by layer. So as I'm walking, because I crashed my car, because, I sat there and taunted God, and like, you gonna stop me now, huh? Well, crashing my car. Okay, fine. that's okay. I'm going to walk anyways. I'm still going. He's like, good. And I'm like, stop that. We literally had it out verbally. I was, and I have Jesus on the left side. I got Holy Spirit over here. I got God behind me, plugging things back in, and they're all ministering to me, and I'm not comprehending anything. I'm just completely gone. And the reason why I'm that. I was trying to help a homeless guy, and he drugged me with meth. I had no idea that he did that. I was smoking pot with him. I didn't know that it was laced. And so it was not by my design or my choice necessarily to go there, because I've never done anything more than pot. And so it was like, I didn't know what was going on with me. My mouth was sore. I had sores in my mouth. I kept chewing, and I kept biting my tongue or biting my cheek. My ears were hurting. And I was having issues all the way around. So, yeah, I wasn't in my right mind to begin with because of the drugs. And I was sound down. Man, I can't think any clearer now. I love life. I love people more than I have ever loved before. I have so much love, I have to give it away. So, yeah. This is where I sat down, right here on this log. And that's when I said, I'm back. Tossed the razor blade and said, I'm back. And he said, good. Close your eyes. What do you see? I closed my eyes and said, I see you. Good. Good. And I just sat and I looked at all of this scenery, and I said, I almost said goodbye to all of this. He says, yeah, you did. You're still here. You're okay. And then I saw a couple of people across the river fishing. And I said, oh my gosh, the people! And he says, let that sink in. Let that sink in. That's the big kicker right there. Yeah, leaving my world, not as important as leaving the people. Think of all the hearts that you would break if you left before your time. I was like, oh my word. And he's been hammering it into my head it's been cry every time I meet somebody, I see somebody I know, and I'm like, I almost left you. I almost broke your heart. So, he's really healed that quite well. But, yeah, this is where we're swinging. It's going to be done. And he said, no, not that girl. I got plans for her, big ones. And we had to strip everything out of you, girl, in order to refill you with brand new. And then reinsert you back in. And you left before it was time. That's a whole nother story, because, we don't want to sit there and, have a 51-minute conversation about this. So, being very vulnerable here, which is one of the lessons. So,
no, just let it touch.
Yeah, we went on, from here, and it was like, hey, you want to go walk into the resurrected life? I was like, yeah, absolutely. Let's go. So we went for a further walk, and mind you, I hadn't slept for 2 to 3 days, so I'm wrecked.
Yeah, you're good.
So, anyways, it's been quite a journey, and this is 11 days later. I did a video on that day, and it was fun. I ended up watching it. You can't sit there and show people that. But mouth is clean. Nothing. We've been putting the weight back on that we lost. We're strong. We're centered. We're stable. And I'm learning the power of water. I got fire really well. Now I'm learning the power of water. That's my next journey. It's learning the power of water. But right now, we're going through some big healings. So that what he told me back then is right now. We are healing a lot of those deep childhood traumas so that I can let them go and be a little more freer. Launching a boat. But we are free. We're so free. And I know so much more about God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit because, man, I tell you what, I don't know what was in those, what was all in that, but I was hallucinating, and it was not necessarily the devil. God took those and used that to talk to me and teach me and walk me through the resurrected life.
Actually, I had none of my shit, so I'm glad I checked.
Took me through heaven the night before.
Wait, hold on.
Took me through hell the next morning. And yeah, it was quite the stretch. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. I don't want to sit there and ramble too much because part 2 that'll come later, somewhere else. This was the beginning of new me. Holy me, because that's where Jesus said I'm now on the holy level. That's the reason why they had to strip everything away so that they could start brand new, because now we're on a whole another level of faith. It's like it's pretty crazy. Anyways, stay tuned. There's more to the story. So this is just kind of whet your appetite. So resurrected and baptized. So resurrected on August 12th, baptized 11 days later, which just happens to be 3 months from my birthday, my actual earthly birthday. So think about that for a minute. Sorry, Kelly, I had to still it for a second. I'll come up with my own catchphrase. Honestly, but, I just started. I just started this journey, so yeah. Anyways, God bless. I love you guys. I have so much love. I can't keep it, and I can't be abashed. I can't be ashamed. I have people around me. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. And I'm vulnerable, and that's okay. So until the next time, God bless.